So then Shawn Spears now is stealing the gimmick that Edge stole from Malachi Black, where he's in the dark, sitting in a chair with a spotlight and spooky and etc. He was doing it before, but they've spookied it up even more.
Yeah, he did do it first, to be fair.
Yeah, but now they've spookied it up even more. And the note I made was they could have this Jamoke, as Dennis Corluzzo used to say. I don't even know what that means, but it sounded, this is Jamoke. They could have him enter with the Mona Lisa hung around his neck like Logan Paul with the Pokemon card, and it wouldn't make him interesting. Spears versus Captain Shawn Dean. And MJF was on color, but I'm like, well, I'm running late, and I want to see the main event. So I started fast-forwarding. But during the middle of this alleged match, here comes Wardlow. Did you see the difference, Brian, from 2 weeks ago when he came out and was just immobilized by T-shirt security guys of various sizes and shapes, got no offense at all, and was made to look like just an ineffective, feckless prick? Last week, he comes in and he throws some people around and makes his presence known, and the people get into it this time. And the thing I said last week was, I said it was great what they did, but why did they interrupt? It was FTR and the Gun Boys. I said that was a great match. They should have done a job guy match and do that. Well, here we go. Shawn Spears and Shawn Dean. If they were working for Vince, one of them would have had to change their name. Here comes Wardlow, and they have him do the long walk through the back. The camera's on, because nobody gives a shit about this match. The camera's on him as he's coming into the back, and he's throwing security hither and yon, flinging them everywhere, bashed them into lockers. When he comes into the arena, the people blow, and he's nailing more security guys and throwing them away. And finally, he gets right to the ring, and now uniformed police officers. And I have to think somebody may be a native of Boston, because they looked halfway legitimate, didn't they to you?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking maybe that they made a little arrangement there, but it looked like real cops stopped him, and Spears was distracted, and Dean rolled Spears up, so the job guy beat Shawn Dean 1, 2, 3, and now there goes Wardlow waving by, being escorted out by the cops, but leaving of his own accord because he got accomplished what he wanted to do to begin with. That's wrestling. And Wardlow now looks like he's going to be a real thorn in the side instead of a clueless putz. This is the way you do. The match was meaningless, but it was the background of this. So that's the way you do it. That was a wrestling angle. What'd you think?
I thought it was great. I think some of the small touches, like the signs around ringside. Early in the show, I saw them there, and I had the TV on mute, so I didn't even know what they said, because I really didn't give a shit about the Adam Cole Christian match. But I was like, what are those? I thought it was like a tribute, like ringside was all someone who were friends with a fan who died or something. And then when I saw the close-up, and I was like, oh shit, they put the Wardlow signs there. And then he came in, and even they filmed him laughing, and it felt real.
Yeah.
Like he's really trying to get to them, and he really messed up their plans. MJF had great facial expressions when they showed him on camera. He got to call Tony Schiavone a prick. That was nice for once. Usually it's the other ridiculous thing of the announcers just saying the worst things they can about one of the wrestlers. But this was good. And I know you just dismissed it as a job guy won the match. We'll see if they go anywhere with this at all, because there is a little bit of a backstory. They were saying to Sergeant Shawn Dean, he got the win over Spears. Spears is a jerk off on TV. Maybe there's a little something there. They come back with it. We'll see.
Spears and MJF against Wardlow and Shawn Dean. And some way or another, Shawn Dean pins MJF.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, you could.
No, you can't.
Yes, you could if Wardlow caused it, immediately followed by MJF finding Shawn Dean out somewhere and fucking skinning him alive and stretching the carcass out on Main Street, and now Wardlow feels responsible and has to try to come back and get even for...
That's fucking good. That's
seriously,
good.
Right? Oh, now I've got this poor guy fucked now.
He's going to be skinned on Main Street. You got him really fucked.
Yeah, now I feel so fucking horrible about this. I've got to, and then he has to wrestle Spears and MJF in a handicap match. And there's things you can do.